And that breaking news, we are remembering and honoring the life of Eva Kor, who passed away today at the age of 85. A Holocaust survivor, humanitarian, and Hoosier. Eva dedicated her entire life to telling her story of struggle and forgiveness.
There is always hope after despair. There is always a tomorrow after disaster.
Memorable words from an unforgettable woman. Eva ironically died in Poland today, visiting the Auschwitz concentration camp, the very place she survived as a child but lost her family to the Nazis.
She died doing what she loved. She died doing what she thought was important, being here, telling her story. And so really for her, that is important, because she'll tell any person that she wanted her life to mean something. She wanted to let her life to have a purpose. So here she was doing her purpose.
Eva made annual trips to Auschwitz to share her story with people. I loved hearing them, and so did our Kevin Rader. You talked with Eva on several occasions, didn't you?
Yeah, Scott. The last time was about a couple of years ago, actually, to be honest. She was honored by Governor Eric Holcomb at that time. You know, the angel of death told her that she would be dead in 2 weeks. And as it turns out, she survived Auschwitz, World War II, and Dr. Joseph Mengele. In fact, she lived long enough to forgive one of the Nazis who tortured her, as she revealed during a one-on-one interview I did with her 2 years ago.
At the age of 10, Eva Moses Kor stood face-to-face with Dr. Joseph Mengele. He told her, "You're going to die at Auschwitz."
I always believed to stand up to evil. And the Nazis were as evil as you can. And my only way to stand up to him at age 10 was to stay alive.
So she did. And what's more, she lived long enough to forgive them.
You are an example of forgiveness. How were you able to do that?
I think that I'm lucky.
Lucky to have found a Nazi doctor who admitted to the use of gas chambers in Auschwitz that prompted her forgiveness and ultimately led her here to Indianapolis to receive the state's highest honor.
It is my deep honor to present my first Sachem Award to an exemplar of both achievement and virtue, Eva Moses Kor.
Kevin Rader, Channel 13, Eyewitness News.
Yeah, that story aired 2 years ago. I've interviewed dignitaries and presidents, but I've never interviewed anyone like Eva Kor. She didn't ask for what happened to her, but she didn't let it define her either. In fact, as horrible as it all was, she was one of the very few to be able to rise above it.
How she was able to forgive the people that did these things to her, these horrible things to her and all these other people, is amazing.
After that story aired, that's the main feedback I got.
Yeah.
People would literally come up on the street and say, how is that possible?
Yeah.
How is that really possible? And that is really her legacy today.
Yeah, she was an amazing woman. Thank you for sharing that, Kevin. Well, Governor Eric Holcomb released a statement today after hearing this sad news. The governor saying everywhere she went, Eva brought light into darkness and provided comfort to those in pain, unlike anyone we've ever met. He went on to say her angelic spirit will live on in countless souls that she saved from ongoing confusion and torment. And it is not lost on us tonight that Eva died on this 4th of July as a liberated Holocaust survivor. No plans yet for her funeral or a public memorial. The Candles Holocaust Museum in Terre Haute is closed until next Tuesday. We'll, of course, send you out a push alert just as soon as we hear details.